The ACCY boss felt that Mark Robbins's Sky Blues are one of the better League One sides he's seen at the Wham Stadium this season. Asked for his thoughts on City, who won 1-0 courtesy of a brilliant Bright Enabakare goal, and whether he thinks they have got enough to get a top-6 finish, Coleman told Coventry Live, "They will believe they have got enough to get in the playoffs now. They have got a good team and are in good form, unbeaten in 5. They played some good football, although I think they probably played better at Luton last week, but to be fair, there was nothing in the game today and whoever was going to score the first goal was going to win. But they have got a good manager and they have certainly got some good players, and if they keep believing that they can play well enough, I'm sure they'll do well. They'll possibly be disappointed that they didn't create enough chances against us, but they created enough, put a greater margin on the game. In order to win games you usually have to work the keeper more than 2 shots on goal that they had. But they looked a good side and one of the better teams we have seen here." Assessing the game overall, the 56-year-old manager said, "The conditions were difficult. Coventry are a decent side and they passed it well, but they never really hurt us during the course of the game. Our keeper made a save at the end, but I think that was the only save he made in the game. We said we had to play the game more in their half in the second half, but we didn't." All your Coventry News gaffers verdict player ratings. The report dissecting the decisive goal, Coleman said, "We countered on them, took the ball off them and were breaking on them, but Dan Barlaser has lost the ball on the halfway line and they have countered on us. We lost a couple of tackles and their lad has put the ball in the back of the net. That was the difference in the two teams," he added. "They grew in confidence, they passed the ball a bit better than us, and we got a bit desperate and went a bit longer. I tried to make changes and it was difficult because we identified that we needed to step up on the gas at 0-0 because we wanted to go and win it. We had 2 lads stripped and ready to go on, and it has happened to me so many times this season. One have lost count where we have conceded before they get chance to go on. The amount of times we have conceded while subs are waiting to go on is frightening. The impetus of putting 2 players on to change the game has gone because the game has already changed against us. So it's frustrating, but then I didn't think we showed enough response on and off the field. Normally the crowd get right up for it and we push teams back and pin them in with plenty of oohs and arhs, but there were none of those today. So that was disappointing and I thought we were flat. I can't fault the players for their effort, but they lacked a little bit of sharpness and guile, and ultimately, that's what cost us the game in the end because there wasn't much in it. Coventry won the game because they took their chance. We had 2 good chances in the first minute and didn't take either of them, and Sean McConville's effort was probably our last chance. I don't think we created anything in the second half, which is not like us at all. We have to be able to respond, but we didn't, and they won the game because they scored the goal from our mistake. Like I said, if we'd won the ball on the halfway line we'd have been breaking on them instead of them on us, and that's the fine lines in football.